Hey, overcomers, how do you feel today? Many of us did not hear that as we were growing up. No one asked us how we're feeling. Anyway, I'm Ramona Phillips, the Healthy Mind Strategist, helping hurting people grow past that trauma. Welcome to Trauma is Defeated. We've all been through trauma, some deeply distressing, disturbing experiences. We've lost loved ones, we've lost things, we've lost stuff, we've lost money. We've witnessed some things, right? We saw some things that made us afraid or made us feel as though we weren't safe. Many of our emotional needs were not met because our caregivers, our parents, not blaming anybody, had already been going through their own traumatic events, or they were struggling just trying to take care of the family. But we don't want to shame or blame anybody. People do the best they can with what they know. We do the best we can with what we know, right? So we want to forgive people. We want to stop blaming and shaming other people, right? And begin to reparent or parent ourselves, okay? I don't like to say reparent, right? Some of the books I read, it talks about reparenting. But no, we just want to be able now to just parent ourselves. Our inner child, feeling those feelings, knowing when we need to nurture ourselves, asking ourselves, well, what is it that I need in this moment, in this moment, in other words, what's going on with me right now, and what is it that I need? Am I hungry, angry, lonely, Am I hungry, angry, lonely, or am I just tired? And maybe I just need to get some rest. Maybe I need to have some fun. So it's important that we acknowledge how we are feeling. Am I hungry, angry, lonely, tired, anxious, worried, fearful, oppressed, depressed, right? Feeling of, fearful, but feeling feelings of uncertainty, in other words. Y'all gotta excuse me, I gotta get something to eat. Anyway, so the bottom line is we can parent ourselves. Basically asking ourselves, when those emotions start stirring up, or even if we're just feeling nice and calm and it's like, okay, I like the way I'm feeling right now and I'm feeling peaceful, right? And maybe there's no big need that I need right now. Maybe my needs are met. Maybe my needs are met for the most part, and I'm just feeling peaceful and I'm feeling joyful, right? Our emotions are important to us. God gave us emotions. He does not want us stuffing our emotions, running from our emotions. And many of us that have gone through some form of trauma, or maybe grown up in some form of dysfunction, things were just a little off, right? We were loved, but things were just a little off somewhere. Something was off somewhere. Many of us didn't know the importance of taking care of ourselves emotionally. But today, we know better, right? Or we're open to learning how to do it, right? We need some skills. Like I have a morning routine. So I have a morning routine of prayer and devotions, right? I make sure I walk or make sure I get some exercise, right? And I make sure I'm reading. Reading is really huge for me. I make sure I put on some praise and worship music. So make sure you have a routine, whatever that works for you, but make sure that you're praying and make sure that you are connecting with God. Because I realize when I connect with God, especially earlier in the day, if you can do that earlier in the day, I feel much better. It's like I'm commanding my day. I'm commanding my morning. And I'm speaking what I want to see and praising God for the day, and may His will be done, right? So anyway, we want to be able to take care of ourselves emotionally. Reminding ourselves that, wait a minute, life is not perfect. Sometimes life is life, and right? And we need some extra support. Sometimes you need to make a phone call and talk to a friend, right? Right? If you really struggling emotionally, right? Maybe you need a therapist or a counselor or a coach, okay? So, taking care of ourselves emotionally. What does it mean to take care of ourselves or myself emotionally? I recognize when I'm feeling angry, and I accept that feeling without shame or blame. That's another thing. When the feelings come up, we don't be, oh my God, what is this? And I hate feeling like this. And then, you know what happens when we fight our feelings, especially if it's anxiety or anger? It gets bigger. It's like a fire or flame that just starts growing bigger. So it's important to just acknowledge I'm angry, or I'm sad, or I'm frustrated, or I'm feeling anxious right now. What do I need to do to take care of myself? Anyway, I recognize when I'm feeling hurt. It's okay to admit I'm hurt. That hurt me. That scared me. I'm disappointed. And I accept those feelings without attempting to punish the source of my pain. We don't want to be targeting people, hurting people, being passive aggressive, planning to get them back and all of that. If someone hurt us, God does not give us permission to hurt other people. And regardless of the circumstances, he does not give us permission to do so. Sometimes we have to have a difficult conversation or an uncomfortable conversation. Sometimes we just have to just walk away and make sure we're doing what we need to take care of ourselves. Maybe someone else is going through a difficult time. Right? Right? Right. I tell myself it's not all about me. It is not all about me. And maybe we need to pull away and pray for somebody. Maybe we need to talk to someone that's not ready to talk yet, right? And give them that space to do so. So I recognize and feel, excuse me. I recognize and feel the fear. That's another thing. We want to feel it. When the feelings come up, we don't want to run and hide. We want to, this is how I feel right now. And these feelings will pass. This too shall pass. So I allow myself to feel happiness, joy, and love when those emotions are available. You deserve to be happy. You spend a lot of time feeling sad and frustrated and angry, right? So allow yourself to be happy when those feelings come up. Allow yourself to be joyful when those feelings come up. Taking care of myself means I've made a decision. I've made a decision that it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel those uncomfortable feelings. This too shall pass. Taking care of my emotions means I allow myself to stay with the feeling. Stay with the feeling. I know, right? It feels so uncomfortable sometimes. But I allow myself to stay with the feeling until it's time to release it and go on to the next one. And sometimes releasing means I'm feeling so overwhelmed, or I'm feeling really sad about something, and I feel like I'm about to cry. Allow the tears to flow. Allow the tears to flow. And I'm talking to you too, men. Allow the tears to flow. What a beautiful release. And an opportunity to just surrender and humble ourselves, right? God, I need you, right? So I also recognize that sometimes my feelings can help point me toward reality, but sometimes my feelings are deceptive. Sometimes my feelings are deceptive. And we want to make sure we pray about that as well. And we want to ask ourselves certain questions. They are important, but I do not have to let them control me. Am I taking something too personally, right? I can feel and think too. Wait a minute. Yes, we can. We don't have to react. I can feel these feelings and then think about what it is I need to do to take care of me, right? Making sure that I'm loving on me, or I'm handling a particular situation righteously, the way God would want me to handle it, in other words. So I talk to people about my feelings when that's appropriate and safe. When that's appropriate and safe. Making sure you're with the right person talking, right? So I reach out for help or guidance if I get stuck in a particular emotion. Therapy, counseling, coaching. I'm open to the lessons my emotions may be trying to teach me. Major. I'm open to the lessons my emotions are trying to teach me. What's the message? Why do I feel this way? What do I need to do to take care of myself? Do I need to set a boundary, right, with someone in a particular situation or circumstance, right, or relationship? Do I need to adjust some boundaries? After I feel and accept and release the feeling, I ask myself, I ask myself what it is I want or need to do to take care of myself. I've been addressing that the whole time, right? Taking care of myself emotionally means I value, treasure, and explore. Taking care of myself emotionally, taking care of ourselves emotionally means I value, treasure, explore, and cherish the emotional part of myself. Yeah. So today, we can do this today, just in case you haven't done it yet, or it's a brand new day, thank God for it, so we can just start it, right? Anyway, today I will take care of myself emotionally. Make up your mind, you're going to take care of yourself emotionally. We can't be looking around for other people to take care of us emotionally. It's our number one responsibility, although God will place people in our lives to give us some love and support, right? Right? Today I will take care of myself emotionally. I made up my mind. I will be open to and accepting of the emotional part of myself, and other people have emotions too. And we must be open to that and respect that, right? I will strive for balance by combining my emotions with reason. But I will not allow intellect to push the emotional part of myself away. Major. But I will not allow intellect to push the emotional part of myself away, because I don't want to feel my feelings, because I'm telling myself I shouldn't feel this way, because I'm telling myself I'm feeling weak and this is weak, and right? I'm not going to let anybody make me feel like this, right? Whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Sometimes pride gets in the way. Intellect gets in the way, and we start overthinking, and we just start pushing our emotions to the side. But we're human. Allow yourself to be human. Okay? You're human. Yeah, we're human. Right. I'm Ramona Phillips, the Healthy Mind Strategist. Thank you for watching this video. If you are watching it on, via YouTube, thank you for sharing, and subscribing, and helping me to get to 1,000. 1,000 or 1K, right? 1,000 subscribers. So thanks for sharing, and subscribing, and welcome newcomers. Make them welcome new subscribers. Let me get something to eat, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Blessed night or whatever.